The Four Magazine, Detroit, baby, we out here. You see what's going on, we activated, we ain't playing no games.
All right. Without further ado, back with another one.
What's the deal?
Welcome to another episode of Interviews with the Foreign Magazine, man. Today, we back with another one, man. For the people who don't know, if you can introduce yourself to the people real quick, brother.
I am. I go by the name Djl Boogie. People just calling me L Boogie right now, but I want everybody, just to make sure y'all put the DJ in front of it. So
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, man. How long you been DJing?
Actually, I just started. Actually. It's been maybe going on 2 years now.
Okay.
Cause I used to. I came home. When I came home, I started rapping, and it just if that didn't work, I just wanted to just make sure I had something still going on, just bringing the hustler spirit to it, having a plan B. So when that didn't work, I just switched over to DJing. So it just, kept it going, went in another door, for real.
So in terms of the music, that's always been something that you always had a love for?
Oh yeah, since I was a kid. So it grew up from my childhood. I grew up in a big, huge family. My pops, he was a Marine, so I didn't really start listening to rap until I was damn near a teenager. So before that, it was rock and roll, country, all that pop shit. So that's what I fell in love with. But I say 99, No Limit, Cash Money No came out. I was a youngin'. It was just man, it just switched over to that ever since rap.
Yeah, in terms of DJing, you know what I mean? It's a lot of different areas that you could have probably went into, but when you decided to stop rapping and then go into DJ, what was it specifically about DJing that you wanted to lock in on that?
Yeah, for real, that was a good ass question, cause I came home, I was rapping with some guys, I met in prison, bro, E-gang niggas and shit. So it's we was all rapping. It was so many of us from different factions. We had Lansing, Detroit, East Side, West Side, Southwest. There's so many of us. So it was just when we was rapping and making songs, I was just all right, fuck it. I just, I buy the equipment. I spend our own shit.
Yeah.
And that's where it just came from. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing something else to the table.
I see what you're saying. Versus everybody rapping, you wanted to add your own different elements. If you rapping and you producing, we need somebody to spin the records, and I'll be the person.
So so you get it. So it's just we ain't got to keep paying people to promote. So it's just when y'all drop, I'm getting booked. So it's just I throw your shit in there with PZ, Babyface, Ray. You know what I'm saying? Baby Money, Nas, my dog. You know what I'm saying? West Side Dre Day. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, it's 7 Mile Beam. I just throw my dogs in there, MVB Cash, with everybody else. And that's really just how it is. It help with the streams. It help with, just getting our faces out there more.
For sure. Now, for those who may not know, and that's not to make this interview about him, but we gotta acknowledge the brotherhood, the lineage, or whatever. You actually got a brother that's a pioneer in Detroit music culture. Talk about that.
Hell yeah. So me and P, we grew up together, man. And it's that's really the only guy that I really knew prior to me going to prison. So it's growing up on East Warren, we was just in our own clique. So it's I had moms and pops at home, so he really ain't play that street shit. So it was we was a real artsy family. I was in art class for 7 years. So it's he tried to keep me out that shit. So it's I say that type of lifestyle, it drove me closer to the streets. So it's I didn't being a nerd. Ain't no girls involved in that shit. So it's I started having my street family, and Perry was one of them. So we was real young. So that's where I came from. So after that, it was we was just hip to hip all the way up until I got locked up, for real.
So even when you were younger, explaining that as a youngin, what was some of the things that you saw him into that was damn, he really thugging, he really out here?
But real talk, Perry was my little brother that I always wanted, because my little brothers was they was into gaming and art and all that. So it was just P was always he was a hot head for sure. Like, he was just always our little brother. That was like one of the guys who I really didn't play about, like, cause he was just our little brother, you feel me? So he was just really just thugging girls. He really, like, the girls was after him, like the girls who was after him, we like, damn, how the fuck? He always had that shit. So it was like, that was really him though. He was been the same motherfucker for real.
When you saw the success of Team Eastside.
Yeah, I was locked up, man.
How much time you did?
I did 10 straight, dude. I did 10 straight. So, like I say, Perry and my god brother Vernon was like the only two people who I was calling on the phone. So through 2009, 10, 11, I could take you through all that shit because I was like just calling him and he was just like, yeah, we about to rap this 2009. I'm like, shit, what the fuck I'm gonna do with that? I've got 10 years to do. So it really didn't hit me then because they was just like, we was about to rap. That's all they told me. So I was just like, all right. I got a whole dime to do, dog. Put the call through, bro. I ain't trying to hear that shit. So that's how. But years on through in that bitch, man, like the aura that them motherfuckers produced it for me in there is just like, bro, it was unmatched. Motherfuckers coming in there, it was like, bro, you Djl Boogie, you P who talk, everybody talking about you, like P repping your shit. I'm like, damn, for real? I'm in the child hall line, like, damn, for real? I'm like, damn, that's what's up, man. So. Like, it just had me focusing on the right shit because they had a big influence in there. So it's just like, they'd be like, okay, if some bullshit come my way, it's just like, okay, that's Perry, no man. It's like, so it just had me and that bitch. I was just in there chilling for real, man, for real.
So like coming from like a militant background with your father.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Crazy as hell.
You know,
Yeah.
Even with you saying that, like what's some of the craziest things that you may have, you know, experienced from a father that has that level of militancy and discipline, you know, being a father, like, and then were there any benefits later on in life when you think back on some of the stuff?
Thinking back on it, I ain't even gonna lie. I owe it all to my pops because my pops was like he was like the father of the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So that's why all of us was so close. So that my pops kept us close like that. So growing up, he was always on us and shit. Like his work ethic was crazy. And I go back at today, like since I've been home, like I ain't really take a day off from work. Like I'm really, and I learned that from him. So it wasn't really nothing, but I just took that and I'm like, yeah, you know, I seen Pops do this shit every day. So like, I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially I done lost all that time. So it's just like, I'm trying to get back. As long as I learn the skill and whatever I was trying to do, as long as I learn that shit and then keep building. And now I'm like, you know, I'm a teamster and shit. So I'm with the union, like it changed my life actually. So it's just like, long as I'm learning, I can do a million different things. As long as you handling business, being consistent is like, my career and all that, and I just learned that from my pops, man, for real.
But what was one of the like craziest things like growing up where you like, excuse my French, but you like, man, this nigga is crazy, dog.
Man,
like this nigga out his mind.
I think everybody said my pops was crazy like that. Like, damn, wait. Man, my
whether
pops
it was a punishment or he had you do some crazy, like, you know.
Man, my pops, I'ma say this though, my pops was one of the real ones. Like, he the type that, like, if I get a call home, he the type that'll be like, he'd go up to school and him and the teacher would jump my ass. Like, he ain't play that. Like, all of that going up to the school and trying to get at the teachers. No, he like, no, I know my son, man. I know he was fucking up. And they done whooped me a couple of times together. That many teachers. For real, though. So that's what I look like during the school and all that shit. Like, he always put fear in me. And I just think, like, we need to go back to that shit.
I was gonna ask you too, like, do you think that that's why, like, the black community is a little messed up? And the reason why I say that is because recently in Chicago,
absolutely,
the young kids ended up jumping on the pregnant woman that had sickle cell.
Yeah,
and
that shit had me about to throw up.
You know what I mean? I couldn't even watch it, bro. Like, I looked at a little bit of it, I couldn't even finish the video. It was so cringe.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy. So, like, that is an image of where the youth is now. But back then, The teacher could whoop your ass. The lady down the street could whoop your ass.
It was a community. It was a real community because we was like thugging, like you said, but we never went overboard because we know like he had his mama, she was on that. I had my pops, and they was like together.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know, my other people, like they was together, so we never went overboard. But now it's like, honestly, man, I don't blame the kids. I blame like us. You feel me? So it's just like you gotta. As long as we can look in the mirror, we can change a lot of shit. And I blame the internet on that, man. They fighting, so it's like they see it. Yeah. So it's just like what y'all expect. They doing the same shit. They don't care about no grown-ups that y'all can see. This is what we got in front of us now. So
for sure. But so you say you blame the parents?
I don't blame the parents. Okay. I blame the internet. Because it's like we don't want to understand that this shit controlling the youth. We don't understand that shit because it's like we making money off this shit. So it's just like, it is some way in the music. It is. We're going to have to just admit that shit so we can go in and change what we need to change about it and make it better. But it's like everybody that's stuck in their ways, man, motherfuckers making money off this shit. So it's just like, don't nobody want to say, oh, it's more than the house. It's more than that. Now that we know this shit now. Like the whatever's is trending on the internet, that's what's really controlling it. If you gotta look back, we were doing the same shit.
And I'm so glad you said that.
We was controlled about the same shit.
Because that's what I was gonna ask you. If your answer was, it's the parents' fault, my next question was gonna be, how could a brother like you, who was raised right, taught right, obviously with certain morals and values, end up doing 10 years in prison? Because
that shit is just solely on me, man. And like I say, man, we gotta look in the mirror. Once I did that shit in there, man, my time was, and I got close to the big man, my time went blind because it's like, you gotta look in the mirror. Once we do that, we can fix it. You know what I'm saying? We can fix that shit, but it's just like, we just fighting a bigger battle, and I just feel like the shit controlling the youth now. And they see us. They looking exactly seeing what we doing, man. It's just like, more traction comes with negativity, and it's just like if everybody leaning towards that shit, because that shit the one getting you paid, it's just like, and then it's like we don't know what this shit controlling the kids. I was in there, man. I was a YN. I was the first crash out. Man. And I seen it, and I was in there mentoring the guys. I was in there like 6 years, and then they knew that I had my connections with Perry and them shit, so they had me mentoring the juvenile lifers in there. So it's like, I seen that shit. They still in there, motherfucker, 16, 17 years old with 30, 40 years to do. And it's just like, it's just one split second. It happened to me, it happened to them. It's just like, bro, that shit is like, we don't get in front of this shit. It's gonna get worse.
Real talk. So boom, you come home, you know what I mean? You say you started the music, DJing.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you've been home, and then just leading up to where you at now, man, where this is about to jump off, man. It's about to pop off.
Yeah, it's shit finally about to jump off for real. And it's like had nothing to do with music. People still don't even know I did music. Cause when I first came home, actually, Perry pulled up on me and shit, and we went straight to the studio. My second day home, he played beat for me. It was on that Wilt Chamber album, man. It was that stretch, man. TeamEastside and Lil Perry, Djl Boogie. He played that shit. This is my second day home, man. He was like, man, you was talking all that shit, let's go. Man, jump right in there. Ever since I was recording, like I worked with a bunch of people, all the way up until like 2 years ago, I want to say that's when I was like, I'm just gonna just transition to DJing because it's like, with the rapping shit, I feel like I'm cold with it, but I feel like I'm way better behind the scenes, and DJing is like my love for the music. It's just, that's why it's working for me right now. I feel like if I was still recording and rapping, I don't think I'd be sitting in front of it.
You know what? That's the thing. I'm so glad that you talked about the crowd, because it just came to me. We made the post that went viral.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying? Crazy, man.
Man, that shit was crazy. And I didn't even know that it went certified viral until y'all posted. So the next day, I'm still like recovering and shit. And then I'm looking on TikTok like, oh my God. And then that's when we jumped on the conference call. So I'm looking all on TikTok like, oh my. I'm just thankful that none of the kids got hurt.
Yeah.
Like it was all positive, and it's
break it down for people who don't know what we talking about.
Okay, so my cousin Tay, he actually runs Urban Air. He was like, okay, cousin, we about to put together a high school night. I always wanted to do like throw high school parties because, you know, just to get the kids something different look or whatever. So it's like, I'm like, okay, boom. He was like, all right, we subjected to be like 300. So I'm like, all right. You know, I hear cap shit all the damn time. So I'm like, all right. So when I first pulled up, it's a line. So I'm like, damn, all right. I'm like, this is my shit. Like, this is what I like. This is, man, went in there, dog. Them kids, like, it was some Project X shit, dog. I swear, I never been a part of no shit like that. And it's like, man, just being consistent, man, and picking my battles and staying consistent and getting to this shit, bro. And then the flies finally happened. Man.
So you say, the kids wall to wall, they was there.
Man, when I say we ain't got nothing on them, as far as like turning up, we ain't got shit on them, man. And it's like, by me having like that music background, and like it only can grow because now I can like, I see like it's no ceiling to that shit. And it's like, I know rappers and shit. So like, ain't no telling who gonna show up to that bitch now. So it's like, sky's the limit, man.
So y'all want to do
fuck with the shorties, man.
Y'all want to do a part 2?
Yeah, we are doing a part 2. Actually, it's December the 5th, actually. Okay. So it's just like I might bring some people through there, man, and it's gonna. I just feel good that the shorties got somewhere that they can turn up. It's a good look for them. Nobody is getting, you know what I'm saying?
That was the question that I was gonna ask because that's a rarity, bro. Like, was it anything that y'all did to prevent them from getting in the fights or jumping people or whatever? Or do you think it just like God just blessed that event to be what it was?
The God blessed it, and I feel like the city of Novi, we got to give it up to them because they didn't, because it could have went a long way. Like it could have went the wrong way because they not understanding us or whatever. Yeah. So it's like the kids were just trying to get in the building, and that was really on us because it's like they got to sign a bunch of waivers just to get in. So each kid,
I know how to,
you know what I'm saying? Each kid take 10 minutes to get in.
For sure.
And by being 500-600 kids there, it's like it only was like 300 kids out there. Majority, it was like 400 kids outside.
Yeah, so it got to be
that was our part.
Got you.
Yeah, that was on us. So next time, you know, they pre-ordering the tickets now. So next time it'd be boom, they could just get in. It'd be way more safer because that's what it's all about.
100%, man. So now. Man, one of the things
man,
that's
that
been
shit is
moving
coming
around,
together, man. That shit crazy. That shit coming together like this, dog.
For sure. Because even now, moving around, like one of the biggest things, man, is this boxing match you got, brother.
Man. I feel like I'm on fire right now, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like and it's just like, how you want to ask me a question about that, or you want me to dash straight into that?
You can break it down. Like,
so really, with motherfucking Dawgface, man, it's, how can I put this with him, man? It's just, I just feel like he out here I see the points that he be trying to make, but I just feel like the shit that he really be standing on is bullshit. And I feel like we don't need that shit no more, man. It's just, everybody got hit. Like the entertainers got hit, the rappers got hit. Now I just feel like the media ain't get hit. So I'm just like, feel like, bro, maybe I just use this opportunity to use my bullshit and get in there and infiltrate. And the holla at Dawgface because he on a lot of bullshit right now, man. And we don't need that shit, man. We don't need that shit, bro. And I'm being nosy. I'm taking shit out the air, man. I'm just holding another motherfucker accountable, man. That's it.
For sure. So, like, in terms of, like, how it came together or, like, how the situation even came about, like, what was it, like, did you make the call? Did he, like, how did y'all, like, and do you have, because I know initially he was speaking about, and I'm not gonna say no names, right? But he was speaking about boxing certain people. Right. I'm gonna just leave that there. Right. Certain people.
See, up here, y'all up there, right? And I'm gonna just be speaking figuratively. We're down here. I go to work every single day. So his reasoning and all that shit, I don't know nothing about. I'm looking at it from the reason I came in here on. I'm like, this is what I really feel like. I really think that he on bullshit. And so it's like all that beef shit, all that shit, I just feel like it just a bunch of shit that we don't need no more because I'm just focusing on what that shit doing to the youth for real.
So it's not that you have like a personal relationship with the people that he may have. You just felt like
that motherfucker just a trouble. You don't know who don't like this motherfucker, and that's the thing about it. Like that's how everybody is now. And I'm like, bro, we need to just get guys like motherfucking Muttface, Whack 100. DJ Academic, like, bro, y'all are so out of pocket right now. It's so much shit that we need to be focusing on, man. And it's just like, bro, it's just a round two of the same bullshit right after inflation. Like, ain't nobody got our back. We damn near was starving. Like, nobody's talking about this shit. And it's like, we putting these motherfuckers in position for what, man? These guys is in the lead for what? Nobody got our back. And I'm just like, bro, as long as if I can just shed light on that shit and it make guys tighten up, man, when shit on the floor, at least, bro, let's get together, shed light on this shit. At least so, because I work outside. Every single weekend, pantry lines is wrapped around 3-4 blocks. Everybody is hungry. Nobody is focusing on this shit, bro. And I'm sitting here knowing this knowledge, and I'm just like, bro, it's like, it hurts me. It's just irresponsible. These motherfuckers just being irresponsible. And I'm tired of that shit, bro.
So the fight is on what date?
The fight is on December the 12th. This next month.
I seen you working out with my dog Corn, man.
Oh yeah, Corn, man. I've been knowing Corn, man. I've been knowing Corn ass for so long, man. Cause you know I met him in prison and shit. So he was always the same cool motherfucker out there just working out, cool as hell, man. So shout out to him. Soon as the shit got on the floor, I instantly called Corn. Like, man, what's up? He like, man, come on, every day we out there. So it's like. So yeah, but fucking with Corn, it's like, man, I also want to give a shout out to my dog. I want to give a shout out to my dog Cyrus, man. Cause he actually wrote the movie Playing for Keeps that's actually on Tubi right now. So, you know, when I came home, you know, I had my hand in multiple things. You know, my lady, she started dancing. So it's like me and Cyrus, he was helping me with the music and shit as well. So I asked him to manage me. So he was like, you know, instead of me managing you, just be around me, you feel me? So it's just like, all right, whatever, some old Hollywood cap shit, right? So I'm like, all right. So really, dog was really calling me. One day he like, man, I need some dancers come up there to True. So I'm like, all right. So I brought my lady, she danced, and it was somebody else. So when I tell you, we went up to True, they had the whole thing. It was like noon. All the rappers you could think of was in there, man. So it's just like, we was just in there, it was like, he put her in the movie, so it was just like, I want everybody to go out there and support Playing for Keeps that's out there right now, man. I parlayed that, and then the girls they was dancing that Babyface Ray video and that V's video, Stop Tagging Us. So it was like, like I say, man, I had my hands in a bunch of shit since I came home. So like, shout out to Cyrus. I just want to get everybody hipped on him because he had, you know, he died before the movie came out. So
condolences,
I want everybody, you know what I'm saying? That was my dog, man. Shout out to him, man.
100%, 100%. In terms of last messages, or I'm gonna say just slightly going back, when the fight happens, you know it's gonna be packed. You get what I'm saying? When the fight happens, like, are you thinking about, like, of course, everybody go in expecting to win. Like, what's your thoughts on entering into the fight, and then do you feel like this fight is gonna change anything in regards to like your message that you have for him? Because the fight is the fight, but maybe you get what I'm saying? Like, that's just a fight. Is that gonna change the perspective, or you just like, bro, I just want to get some steam off?
No, I think if it was just that, and then I just went straight to the fight, then yeah. But it's like by me doing the promotion and all that, and that's why I'm just maximizing the opportunities leading up to this. So hopefully by me, you know what I'm saying, doing the interviews and shit, and hell yeah, man. Hopefully that shit could parlay into something positive, man. And it's just like, man, and one more thing, the 9-to-5ers, bro. The 9-to-5ers, I can't stress this enough, man. Stay y'all ass out the fucking streets, bro. Go and get you a career, because the people that's on the internet is really keeping the women away from us, bro. 9-to-5 motherfuckers are winning right now. So it's just like, bro, go out there, find something that you like to do, bro. Try to figure out how to make money off that shit, bro. They 100%. Keeping the women away from us, bro. They hide and fucking with us, shit, because
break that down. What you mean?
Because they figure out, because because the world, man, they telling people not to fuck with guys that work. And then I feel like the guys that work is just like, it's just hindering them, man. It's just like, fuck it, fuck y'all. Because in the real world, the women still fucking with us, bro. They still pulling up on us. But like on the internet type shit, they like, no, we ain't fucking with y'all, but they fucking with us on the low and shit. That's why you see every year the women coming out still pregnant. So what's really happening? So it's just like, bro, they trying to keep us away from each other. And I'm just like, we just got to get back to each other, man. That's it, bro.
For sure.
For real, man.
For sure, man. Well, any lasting messages or anything that you have for the people that you want to, let them know?
Man, listen. December 12th, it's going down. Djl Boogie, Dawgface TV. Me and him, bro, it's going to be a clash of the Titans, David and Goliath, however y'all want to put it. Man, but I'm telling you, bro, I've been born in this shit, bro. I've been born in the dark, dog. I became a man in the dark, you feel me? So it's just like, everybody, you ain't scared. I'm like, listen, man, y'all civilians. I can't really break that shit down to y'all, but, bro, yeah.
For sure.
He a teddy bear, man. That nigga is a teddy bear to me, for real. So it's just like, see y'all boys in December, man.
That's what it is, man. Djl Boogie, definitely appreciate you for pulling up. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Follow him on social media.
Yep.
That's what it is, man. Post of the culture.